What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here on the Xbox Twitch channel. With me, got a good friend of mine, actually, George Norberg, better known as Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer who is, oddly enough, wearing all of his clothes. George, how you doing today?
They made me put the clothes on.
Oh, I mean, trust me, we had to keep it civil.
If I could, they wouldn't be, like on my stream, but...
So why don't you tell me a little bit about that? Like, what makes George George? What makes Nak3d Eli Nak3d Eli? What do you do?
I mean, I'm mostly here for the Halo things. So downstairs we have the awesome Hololens experience with Halo, which I've yet to try. I would love to get in there, but super crazy busy packed. Got to play Halo 5, 3 games. Got demolished my first game, had no idea what was going on. Second game, we won 1,000 to 400. Third game, I knew what I was doing, 1,000 to 200.
So you've played multiple times. I haven't even got down there to try Warzone yet. Yeah, and that's not fair because if I recall, you are a professional Halo player, right?
I've made a few bucks here and there.
All right, so you've done your thing. Halo is your game.
It is.
For those of you watching at home, I will tell you that George came to my house and got owned by a no-scope on lockout, Halo 2.
I beat him 10 to 1, but he got that one no-scope.
That was the first kill of the game. I dropped the controller. I wasn't playing anymore.
That's right. I beat everyone else 10 to 1 at the party. That's right.
So have you been having a good E3 so far?
It's been a lot of fun. The Xbox briefing was really cool. We got these little things that glow up. So for the people who were watching at home, they saw how like if the trailer was in red and orange, that this could glow in like red and orange colors controlled by Microsoft. So it has this very unique experience, unlike any of the other conventions, and huge reveals this year. Backwards compatibility, HoloLens with Microsoft, and gaming in general, which I did not see coming. Did you see that coming?
I mean, technically yes, because I did know about the thing.
Scenes,
yeah.
But yeah, I saw the HoloLens thing on YouTube. I was like, that's really cool. The AR is finally coming. Like, this is the year of AR. And then gaming, I did not see that coming. I don't know who saw it coming, who was outside the company, who made that prediction. Somewhere, some dude on the internet has an article that's like, HoloLens in Minecraft this year, calling it. I don't know if that's a thing, but it was awesome to see, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to be launched as a product in the next year or two. Yeah.
So it's safe to say that HoloLens was your favorite part of the briefing?
Besides the Halo 5 trailer.
Okay, yes, I have to say that. Now, since you do play a lot of Halo and you play competitively, and this guy does amazing speed runs. If you haven't, check out his Twitch channel, because it is awesome. But let's talk about the Xbox One Elite controller.
Sure.
We just had David up here showing it off to us. What does that mean to you as a gamer, as a professional, in your life? Like, what scheme do you use on your controller?
So I always run bumper jumper. The reason for that is that you can keep both thumbs on the sticks so you can move and look at the same time. So for example, if I had jump on the A button, I'd have to take my thumb off of the piece where I'm aiming, where I'm shooting my enemy. I'd have to remove that and then jump, just to get some extra, strafing action in. With the new controller, the Elite, it's going to make that easier to do for all controller setups, because on the back, it's going to have 4 extra bumpers that you can custom preset, right? So I could have any schematic. I could have a slide and Destiny on the back, so I could be running, jumping, shooting, looking, and sliding all at the same time, basically.
That's deadly. I don't know if I want to play you again.
That's the whole thing. That's what it's selling. So it's aiming for that high esports, top tier market, basically going at the jugular of scuff, right? Scuffs are $250, this is $150, not for your average gamer, but someone who really wants to own the game, from everything from the controller to a monitor to reduce latency, just having a perfect setup so that your setup doesn't limit you. That's what the Elite is to me.
So it sounds like an exciting time to be an Xbox fan, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go through the show floor. What have you got a chance to check out besides Warzone?
Besides Warzone.
Besides Halo. I know you love your Halo, but has there been anything else that's really caught your eye?
Yes, actually, YouTube gaming. Do you know anything about it?
Take me through it.
So I'm no expert, but I did talk to a guy for about an hour yesterday.
So now you're an expert.
So now I'm a semi-pro, let's say. So basically, he explained that let's say you want to filter out all of those things you're searching for games, right? So let's say I only want to see Halo 5 content. I go into the search engine and I was thinking, why don't you just make a games index? So I just click games and install games. He said, no, we want a truly customized experience where it's a whole new dashboard and it's only Halo content with same algorithm, same type of content, same advertising revenue. Asked about that as well. But it's like its own ecosystem. And so you feel like you're in a new space. I believe it's youtube.gaming.com now. And there's an app for it online. It looks like a little Tetris piece, actually, in red and white. And it's basically going to be their start to creating verticals on YouTube. So if you want just gaming content, this is the start. If you want just fashion content, they might be creating a fashion vertical. For gamers specifically, it's also going to have new streaming capabilities when they launch YouTube streaming. They're trying to go at the jugular of Twitch, but they're not there yet. So I'd say if you're on Twitch and you're big, don't move yet. But definitely check out the new YouTube streaming setup for the YouTube gaming. It's actually pretty cool.
That's awesome, and that's going to be a big deal for you, both because you stream a lot on Twitch and you do your YouTube stuff.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a great time.
Yes.
So all right, let me know, what got you started with the Halo scene? What brought you to do the pro stuff? How did you know you ended up really good? Like, how'd you end up getting so good at these speed runs?
Well, there was a day I was eating pizza with my dad, and he said, "Son, you should do MLG." And I said, "Okay, Dad."
Yeah, just like that. That's it. Done.
Just like
parents,
that.
Parents totally understand.
That's it. They understand.
Dad,
the
I'm
game.
gonna go play video games
My dad was a
professionally.
big gamer. He used to bet me $20 that I couldn't beat the final level on Tetris, level 9 and like 5 speed or whatever, and I did it. And the rocket went off, and I got $20.
Yeah, so that was the start.
That was the start. Like 4 years old, playing with a Game Boy. And then Halo, I started playing that when I was in middle school. Halo 1 campaign, fell in love, watched a ton of speedruns on High Impact Halo, which was a website from back
I remember.
in the day. You remember.
50 ways to get weapons on Hang 'em High was
Yes.
my favorite High Impact
So much
Halo
good
video.
content back in the day. And then that became High Speed Halo, and now it's Halo Runs, actually. HaloRuns.com. Gonna put that in there. It's where all the speed runs go, all the world records. And I just loved watching them and seeing the cool out-of-map tricks and glitches and exploits. And I was like, I think I could do that. And then I started setting world records, and then I was like, why don't I put this on YouTube? And then boom, people started watching the channel. So
That's awesome.
Long story short.
That's great to hear, man. Well, George, why don't you let people know where they can find you and all of your awesome content?
Sure thing. Thanks, Ricari. So youtube.com/Naked Halo. That's Nak3d Halo. And Twitter's also Nak3d Halo. And Facebook and everything. And my Twitch is twitch.com/Nak3d_Eli. But basically, if you just look up Naked Eli or Naked Halo, you'll find me.
All right, sounds good, man. George, thank you so much for joining us. For those of
thank
you
you.
watching, keep it tuned in here. We'll have more for you soon. Thanks, all.